Hello dear Bytecoin enthusiasts, welcome back to Bytecoin.guru. Yes, I'm talking to you, the Bytecoin enthusiasts. I want to welcome you back. I want to thank you so much for visiting and searching for info. This is the best that you can do in the age of information, and especially the age of fake news. So let's get straight to it. I do not want to make this a very long video because it's not supposed to be. It's a very short message. It's the guru's take on the current Bytecoin situation, and just to drop by and thank you once again, my dear friends, for being part of this awesome community. Now, regarding the world's first private and untraceable cryptocurrency, we have a couple of announcements being made about it by Binance. So we're going to go over the official statements made by each company, so there's no discrepancy, there's no misinterpretation, and everything is said, at least what we have so far. So we're going to take a look at price, but let's first start off with the announcement because that, in my opinion, is the most important. So you can find this, and this is how you know your articles are official and they're coming from the right sources. You're going to go to Binance.com, make sure that everything is spelled correctly. Then you're going to go to news, and here under latest news we have the news. Binance will delist BCN, Chat, ICN, and Trig. I'll run over the article because I want to make sure that everybody knows. Fellow Binanceans, in order to protect our users, the Binance team conducts comprehensive and periodic reviews of each digital asset listed on our platform to ensure projects maintain a high standard of quality. In the event a coin or a token falls below this quality standard, it will be subject to further review and potentially delisted. For public transparency, we would like to disclose some factors that inform our decision to delist digital assets. Commitment of team to project, quality and level of development activity, network/smart contract stability, level of public communication and activity, responsiveness to periodic due diligence, evidence of unethical and fraudulent conduct, contribution to a healthy and sustainable crypto ecosystem. Based on the above criteria, we have decided to delist and cease trading on all trading pairs for the following coins and tokens at the 12th of October 2018 at 10 a.m. UTC time. And here are the digital assets: Bytecoin, BCN, Chatcoin, Chat, Economy, ICN, and Triggers, which is Trig. These are the symbols for all on the market. Withdrawals of these coins and tokens from Binance will continue to be supported until November 12th, 2018 at 10 o'clock a.m. UTC time, which is exactly a month from this Friday. Going forward, we remain committed to protecting our users and all Binance stakeholders, and will continue to perform periodic reviews of all listed coins and tokens. We thank you for your support as we continue to build the crypto ecosystem in the way that promotes transparency and long-term sustainable growth. Thank you for your continued support, the Binance team. And this was a message yesterday. I was going to talk to you guys and relay that to you yesterday when I first got it, but I decided to sit on it and see how things progress in probably the next 24 hours, which now it has been, and give you guys a more updated view. Well, still the same thing. We only have one response by Bytecoin, and this is a response on October 9th, the official statement on the situation with Binance. Okay. And after that, the only thing that it was posted 2 hours ago was another fix has been made to the Bytecoin software. Get the new version 3.3.2 here. So more updates to the software. I personally can definitely see the advantage of having all of your software updated before you make any transfers. So that is something to take into consideration. Now, as far as the official statement from the situation, let's take a look. It's a Reddit link. Update the Binance situation. Dear community, we'd like to clarify the situation with Binance. We're in process of active communication with the Binance representatives about the delisting situation. Bytecoin should proceed its training on Binance without any issues, and we're trying to come to an agreement as soon as possible. For now, any detailed communication with the Binance can't be disclosed for privacy reasons. We will keep you updated during the day. Thank you for your patience. And another comment that was made, we are sorry to say we cannot disclose more information until the negotiations with Binance are finished. Thank you for your patience. So, these are the two messages. Take them as they are and as you perceive them. Numbers have been mentioned, dates have been mentioned, and symbols have been mentioned, which we cannot ignore. This is an official statement, so this is definitely not fake news. This is serious. My dear friends, dear Bytecoin enthusiasts, if you have been following this channel at all, if you know what Bytecoin.guru is all about, you know how dedicated Bytecoin.guru is to the Bytecoin project. I want to see it succeed. I do my best, and I get extremely frustrated, and I got extremely disappointed yesterday once everything unfolded. And not because of this official message, but by the response of the community. So first, I want to address the message and the official Bytecoin team. To start off with, I'm not a part of the official Bytecoin team. Miss Jenny Goldberg and I have had seldom conversations, most of which have been my inquiries about information about the project, as well as suggestions for cooperation. And needless to say, as far as cooperation efforts, they have not been met with any response that is productive, in my opinion. Why am I telling you this? Because I want to go over the reasons why Binance, in my opinion, a very official exchange, has multiple factors that it considers before it decides to delist any digital asset. So let's go over the 7 reasons why they would do such a thing. Commitment of team to project. Do we have a check? Some Bytecoin users will say no, we do not. Bytecoin has not been involved as much as other teams have. Well, this is all comparative, in my opinion, and no one behind a computer screen can judge the amount of work a team that they have no knowledge of and how they operate. They cannot tell with 100% certainty. The only way that we can tell that there is a commitment of team to project is when we see involvement, whether it's technical, it's software related, and whether it's community related. Because if you're a currency, it matters the people. Because these are the people that will be using that particular means of exchange. So commitment of team to project, do we have that by Bytecoin? Please comment in the section below and let me know what you think. Quality and level of development activity. That ties in with the first one. It shows the commitment of a team to the project. So, do we have development into the project? If we have a roadmap are all of the roadmap objectives met? And if they haven't been, has it been explained why? Has it been addressed by the team? Third, network/smart contract stability. Well, the world's first private and untraceable currency will and is working on smart contract capabilities, which is why we had the hard fork, a major software update that will allow for such a thing to take place onto the Bytecoin blockchain. But in this case, since that is not out yet, we will be addressing the network stability. And I want to ask you guys, is that another check? Do we have a check, or do we have another failed objective by the Bytecoin team? Because I gotta be honest with you, me being the Bytecoin guru and having absolute faith and belief in the project and the idea of Bytecoin. But if I were a new user and I constantly saw blocked or on hold or inactive, whatever it is, any status of withdrawals or deposits being halted, being inactive, that is worrisome. Nobody would like to have their money held up. So if I'm a new user and I'm seeing Bytecoin constantly being locked on the exchanges, and that makes me experience fear, uncertainty, and doubt, I can understand why such a category and such a factor would be part of Binance's decision. So have we had a lot of those issues? I would say yes, we have. And up until recently, they were justified. But after the high load resistance release on July 23rd, we shouldn't have been having any more issues. At least. So we've had so many software updates. Why do we keep having problems with exchanges? That to me is a failure of network stability. 4. Level of public communication and activity. If I see that the last time the company that I have invested a lot of money, let's say, is not responding to messages to the community, asking questions to whatever it is, whoever is inquiring, that lowers the level of trust. Responsiveness to our periodic due diligence. I cannot speak on that because I'm not the exchange that is doing that particular due diligence. But that is one of the criteria that they consider. Evidence of unethical, fraudulent conduct. Evidence, I gotta be honest with you now, my friends, especially when evidence is such a legal term almost. It's so closely tied with politics. Evidence nowadays is almost hearsay. So if let's say one of the Binance employees decides to go on the Bytecoin Telegram group and sees everybody bashing Bytecoin, either bashing it, either we have the administrators bashing it, or people are having constant issues and nobody's answering their questions, what would a manager of Binance do? How would you, in their place, handle the public image and public status of Binance, having such coins be listed on your exchange? I would inquire. Contribution to a healthy and sustainable crypto ecosystem. Is Bytecoin a contribution to the crypto ecosystem? 1 billion quadrillion %. Is it contributing in a healthy and sustainable way, where there's no fear on the side of the investor, there's no constant skepticism, there aren't constant bugs and constant miscommunication, that's a different question. So, my dear friends, this is one of the roadmaps that we've had for this year. Now, these were all complete, but there are many of these that we have not seen. I have not heard anything of the African market, the Middle East market. I would have loved to see more news on that. The Asian market, being, if you're gonna have it as marketing and the marketing vector of development, and each one is a stage, then market it in such a way. Let us know what kind of steps you're going through, what kind of things you're accomplishing. Because up until recently, Bytecoin.guru was very behind the Bytecoin team in the way that they handle things. Marketing is not everything. Development is everything. So up until recently, I can look at anybody straight in the eye and tell them, look, it does not matter how much marketing one company does as long as we have a solid product. Well, I can't tell you that anymore, because we don't have solid marketing. Do we have a solid product? I don't know. People keep having issues, and we keep seeing certain withdrawals and deposits being locked. So no, is the new user seeing improvements? I cannot say so. So Bytecoin team, you're responsible for one of the most extraordinary projects in the crypto asset world. Undoubtedly, the best cryptocurrency there is, or at least the best idea for a cryptocurrency. And people will awake to that fact sooner or later. But you're going to lose a lot of followers if this is the way that the situation is approached. Bytecoin.guru speaks multiple languages, and English is not his first. Yet every time there's information that Bytecoin.guru provides you with will be 100% accurate, and if it's not a 1000% accurate, it's 100% without spelling mistakes. Now you take a look at this official statement by Binance, and now you take a look at this Binance Ace situation. Situation is such a negative word to use in such a quote-unquote situation. In such a scenario, such words should not be used, because that actually puts more uncertainty. How are you going to say, well, we'll keep you updating during the day, thank you for your patience, and not keep anybody updated, when this is going to happen in less than 36 hours, call it? So this is what I'm saying. You cannot be saying that this is the official statement and have spelling mistakes in it. I'm sorry. If you want me to do the marketing, I will do the marketing. I will help you, Bytecoin team, Miss Jenny Goldberg. I will do interviews. I will try to keep the community informed. I will do everything possible to assist. But we cannot be doing this. We need to do our best. How are you gonna have the Bytecoin chat, the official Bytecoin chat, for goodness sakes? We have that chat full of people who are talking smack about Bytecoin, and none of it is addressed. You know what? I will never say don't talk smack about a coin or a project. Absolutely voice your opinion. But when we have nothing but those opinions and nothing is addressed, nothing is fixed, this is when we start to have an issue. This is when we actually have exchanges consider delisting Bytecoin from its platform. Binance is going to be the future because it's going to have decentralized exchanges. This is exactly what Bytecoin will strive to do, is be part of that. So I'm very upset at the Bytecoin community as well, because us, rather than spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt, we should be helping, we should be answering, we should be getting involved. If you're a true Bytecoin enthusiast, if you're just looking at price, then like some people say, shit happened. Get out, do whatever you need to do. But don't go on the chat and discourage future users from ever researching about this breakthrough technology. We cannot have such misinformation and disinformation. So it gets me a little bit involved when I see so many people just regurgitating information. So regurgitate all the FUD you want. To me, Bytecoin is the absolute same as it was a week ago, regardless of what Binance says on whether or not it delists it. If it delists it, that does not delete Bytecoin off the map. Yes, that takes a huge chunk out of Bytecoin's volume, because let's take a look. If you go here and you click on Bytecoin on coinmarketcap.com and you go to markets, you will see that Binance has 31% volume. Yesterday it had 50. The volume has dropped 20% in less than 24 hours. And this will continue. This eventually would be zero. That volume here would be gone. Those people able to make a Binance account and were excited about being able to trade Bytecoin with different pairs now will no longer be able to. Why? Because we failed to show Binance why Bytecoin should be one of the top listed coins on that exchange. We failed as a community, and the Bytecoin team failed to realize how many people were trying to assist them. You cannot grow without people joining the team. You cannot do this all by yourself. What can I tell you? It's not the end of the world for Bytecoin. You best believe that. In fact, I think it's a very huge move. Such things are a test of character. The ones that had millions of Bitcoins and threw it all away and gave up on it because the price fell to, let's say, a penny or whatever it was, and you never cared for it, and you thought it was quote unquote dead. Well, reminisce on your decisions, my friend, as 2020 approaches. But once, like Bytecoin.guru always says, once cryptocurrency becomes mainstream, privacy will matter, and by that time it will be too late. This is Bytecoin.guru's take on it. Let me know. Let me know if these categories relate to Bytecoin. Let Bytecoin know. Let the Bytecoin team know directly on their Twitter. Let them know how you feel. and maybe they'll hear us. Because this is embarrassing. Bytecoin is the world's first private and untraceable cryptocurrency. The team that thought of this idea first not only thought of the idea, but implemented it. Not only that, but out of 2,054 currencies, here we have Monero at number 10. And remember, Monero, a hard fork off of Bytecoin, yet people give up on Bytecoin. Well, at this point, it doesn't even matter if Monero is a hard fork off of Bytecoin. Yes, it truly still does, and that's what I want to relay to you, my friends. This technology that is behind Monero is the same technology as the one that is from Bytecoin. So that technology currently in the market of 2,000 currencies is valued at almost $2 billion. Yes, it still matters. But what is the team doing wrong that is causing Bytecoin to get delisted? Regardless, I want to relay that to you, my friends. I want to see what you guys think, how you guys see these categories and how Bytecoin plays a role in them. And let me know what you think. To me, Bytecoin is still the world's first and untraceable currency. Nobody will ever be able to take that away from it. Bytecoin still has the most advanced idea regarding cryptocurrencies and the way that people should go about means of exchange. And yet, this is what we have. So, I want to see what you guys think. Let me know. And do not forget that date. We want everybody to be safe. They have given a warning. They have given a date. So, to save yourself from having to talk negatively about certain companies, make sure you have your ducks in a row. You guys have an extraordinary day. Bytecoin Guru will continue to contribute knowledge and information to the Bytecoin community. And if you guys would like to see Bytecoin Guru join forces with the actual Bytecoin team, make sure you let them know, because Bytecoin Guru's only intent is to spread awareness. So help me help you, my dear friends. Dear Bytecoin enthusiasts, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one.